Hello everybody, welcome to Lucky Draws. So, this is an unofficial me reveal, but also, it's a video about Humunculus. So let's get into it. Okay, folks, so, let's talk about a little thing called Humunculus. It's a project. It's a work in progress. So, in this video, I will be right back because I need to grab some paper to draw and to explain some stuff to you. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, folks, I'm back. I have paper and I have a mechanical pencil. So, I'm gonna yap and I'm gonna draw a little bit. Alright, so, let's get started. What is Humunculus? Humunculus is a theoretical webcomic or animated pilot or something that I'm working on, right? So, it's about these creatures called the Humunculus. I'll just sketch a quick one here, right now. I'll just make one up. And so basically, what they do is they if you've ever seen Soul Eater, there are characters that can turn into weapons in that anime. And so that's basically what the homunculi do. I only realized that that was basically Soul Eater after I made a character that turns into a scythe. So, yeah. Yeah, so, my bad. But also, no ideas are original, so I don't care. Everything's been done before, at least one time. And this is different enough from Soul Eater that it's like, whatever. Call me a copy all you want. Or all you don't want. But, basically, these guys can turn into weapons, and they're made of, like, this special element called Eternium. That's what turns them from humans to homunculi. So basically, they're grown in a lab. They're lab babies. And then when they're, like, fetuses, they get injected with Eternium. And it gives them the ability to turn into a weapon. And so these guys, they're mass-produced for humans, and the only ones that, like, always look the same are the blue ones, but that's because they're made specifically for the police force to use. And the police force, obviously, they're villains, because fuck the police. I can't even be saying that I'm white. The police do not fucking care about me. But, yeah, because police are corrupt, I'm making them the villain. If you disagree with me, then get the fuck off my channel. You shouldn't be here because, like, I mean, right now is a very polarizing time, and it's either you're for human rights or you're against human rights, and wow, that I just got sidetracked. But yeah, the police are villains, and so is this mega corporation that produces homunculi, because they are severely unethical. It's like really fucked up, the process. Like they're turning babies into soldiers, kind of. And so some of them are owned by civilians and like assassins and stuff, and those will be our main characters. So Shark was hired as an assassin to kill L and Green because they are revolting from the status quo. And L beats them. L and Green beat Turquoise and Shark. And they kind of Steven Universe. So, like, the bad guy becomes their friend. But that's definitely not happening with every villain like they do in Steven Universe, because fuck the diamonds. Those who know. Those who know, and those who don't. So, yeah. So the mega corporation is a villain, and also there's another set of villains that are kind of a joke villain, but not really. They're clowns, and they have clown homunculi. And they're ruled by the Grand Clown, I think they're called. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember what I named them. I don't have the sketchbook that I wrote all that in on me at the moment. So yeah, but the Grand Clown is like it's a cult. The clowns are a cult. Yeah, they're a cult. So they worship a deity, the deity of Aether. They protect the realm known as the Aether. This is not a Minecraft reference. This is original. And there's a clown deity who rules over it. And so this clown deity, they worship him and they make sacrifices to him. They mainly sacrifice like the weakest clowns. And clown is a species. Clown is not human. Most clowns are not human anyway. There's a couple of them that are human, that have been indoctrinated, but for the most part, they're all clown species. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the clowns. They're not main villains. They're kind of just there for the ride. So that's about it for those guys. So then the wielders. We've got wielders who are part of the police force. We've got wielders who are just normal humans, civilians, who usually have like just tool homunculi instead of full-on weapons. And then you've got like the special assassins and whatnot. And those guys have like full-blown weapons. Oh yeah, and the blue homunculi, since they are police, they become guns, obviously. So that's the basics, and yeah. So you can tell this is not scripted, because I'm bad at scripting. I realized that a while ago. So the guy I'm drawing right now, I need to come up with a color for him because I'm making him up on the fly, but he's a knife. This is what he looks like so far. Pretty boring, but I'll spruce him up in a minute. So what color should I do? Maybe like rust? Like rust orange? I think that's a good idea. So this is rust, and if someone comments, and like, well, okay, so all of you comment, like that you want me to make a homunculus based off of you, and if you have like videos posted of you, or if you have like a persona, then I might make a homunculus out of you. No guarantee though. Just wanted to throw that out there because I thought that might be fun to come up with some more homunculus designs. Actually, one of the characters, one of the wielders, is based off of my little brother. I'm not going to tell you which one, because, yeah. So, I have already made some of these guys based off of real human beings. I'm probably going to make more based off of real people I know. And so, all homunculi have these weird arms that are, like, they're robotic, and they hover away from the body, and they're segmented into two. So there's two floating pieces, their forearm and their bicep, I think. I don't know. I don't know anatomy. I kind of just bullshit. Fuck it, we ball, as one would say. And so, they have two segments, and they have 3 fingers that are also little floaty things. I think it's just kind of cool to give them cybernetics, because why the fuck not? They already turn into weapons, so, like, why not go full blast with the sci-fi shit, right? And then there's a way to distinguish homunculi from normal wielders. So, homunculi have triangles for noses, and a wielder would have a nose that is like a dot with 3 lines above it, like this. So that's one way you can distinguish them. So that's about it. And I will finish up this drawing, and I'll get back to you, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, because I need to get monetized. I need money, because I'm poor. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. So this is Rust. This is finished design. I hope you like him. He took me, like, the duration of this video to draw, so, that tells you how fast I draw, I guess. He turns into a knife. This is his little symbol. I haven't come up with, like, a significance for that, but every homunculus has that. This is their transform meter. Their transform meter, like, when it's full, that means they can turn into their weapon form. But when it's empty, they cannot. And, like, that acts as kind of a timer for them to turn back into their normal form so that they can recharge. I'm gonna draw his wielder, and then I'll get back to you. This one was kind of more of a less thought out, quick sketch. This is Jim. He is the wielder of Rust. So yeah. Alright. So, I'll see you later. Bye.